if he has anything to say when you choose Watamichi, I will defend you. Well, Horuka-chan, which company would you like to work? Both? Yes, if you be okay with that, that could certainly work for us as well. Yes, if you're okay with that, that could certainly work for us as well. Wait, really? Of course, that would be fine. We are both part of the Watami group after all. Well, Kobayashi, I guess we have no choice but to call this one a draw. Yes, I suppose you're right, Haruka-chan. We'd like to officially hire as a poster here for both Watami and Watamichi. Yes, I echo that sentiment, and you're a perfect choice. Oh, thank you very much. I am so glad. But it looks like we still have a big problem on our hands. Yes, I was thinking the same thing. What's wrong? Once again, we failed to settle the question of which of our companies is better. That's right. We thought we settled it once for all by seeing which of our two poster girls proved to be the more popular, but now we never dreamed something like this would happen. What do we do now, Haruka-chan? How would you suggest we settle this? Settle which is the better? Well, let's see. What if each of you pick your best dish and have a showdown? A food showdown? Why, that's an excellent idea. You really think so? Why didn't we think of this before? Alright, let's do this like this then. We each choose the dish we have the most confidence in, and then we wait and see which one sells more. Fine idea, you're on. It's going to be a huge event. We best start getting ready right away, and none of our cheap tricks this time, Kawabu-kun. Pardon me, but since you have restored, but when I have resorted to trickery, well, you have done it so many times I couldn't possibly list them all. Surely at least one or two instances come in mind. Don't be ridiculous. Will Haruka-chan think when she hears these completely absurd accusations? They are not absurd in the status. They are absolutely truth. Truth? What do you want? What do you know about truth? Why, since you take that remark back immediately, why should I take it back when I know I'm right? It is okay just to leave, I wonder. Oh, well, I'm just really glad I passed the audition. I can't wait to get back to tell everyone. No i tym bardziej, że będziemy w dwóch firmach, nie? No to już w ogóle win-win, nie? To już w ogóle win-win będzie. Ale elegancko, elegancko. Dobra, jakieś kościki? Nie, na razie nic nie ma. Tu coś mamy, nie? Jest Don Quixote. Szałamandette, okej. Ale poróbmy jeszcze tutaj sobie jakieś poboczne. Wykończmy to, co się da jeszcze. Bo w większości zostały nam jeszcze te wywiady zakichane, nie? A co tutaj dostaliśmy? O, pre-meeting. Smash TV. Dobra, lecimy z tym, nie? It's a magazine about television shows and personalities. It's aimed towards the casual reader, so it's primarily focused on things like idols, hobbies, and personal preferences. He's pretty aggressive and would like to get a rise out of you. Just 3 Okay. Likes you, he will write really great article. Okay. Princess, okay. Hello, I'm Kurebe from TV Smash. Nice to meet you. Hello, thank you very much for coming. Sure. Now let's start today's interview and see what was going to ask about today. Princess League. I was thought it was going to be about Princess League. Oh yes, that's right, the Princess League. So you manager did prepare you. Yes, of course. That's great. The agency is pretty small, so I was a little worried about, to be honest. But it looks like they prep their talent well. Well, let's get right to it, shall we? So, what do you think about the Princess League system? Sorry, I mean, it must be great for unknown talent like you. You can get your face on TV. Even without much proven experience. Plus, the station can produce a profitable TV show without having to pay its talents very much. A win-win, right? But on the other hand, the level of the talent is often hit or miss. Don't you think that lowers overall quality of this type of program? So, taking all that into consideration, is the Princess League system really all that great? There's a great chance for viewers to complete. Oh. Well, moving on, there's another problem I see with the Princess League system. Performances are rated by studio audience voting. That's pretty vouch creation. Don't you think can singing and dancing really be evaluated with numerical score? It might be vague, but it is a point of reference. This might be vague, but I don't. But I do think it gives a useful point of reference, and it might just make us work that much harder. But couldn't fans just vote for their favorite and not who actually performed the best? This is really meaningful evaluation. From what I have seen from the show, it seems pretty accurate to me. I see. So you're basing your opinion on your own observation. To be honest, I actually do think the score seems to be pretty spot on from what I have observed at least. Really? Yes, and somehow the audience seems to get it right every time. I guess they are pretty discouraging bunch. So that brings us to my last question now. To tell the truth, I used to be a huge fan of certain idol named Mary Park. Oh, you were Park's son fan? And that's right, and I know you were her favorite, so let me ask you this. Do you believe you will surpass her one day? I don't think she and I can be compared. We each have our own individual paths. It's not about who surpasses whom. I guess you have a point, but you know, Park's son's favorite will definitely be rooting for you. You will? Oh yes, and I've been watching you even outside the scope of my work. I'll be looking forward to seeing where your career takes. Anyways, and that concludes, I apologize you for to you. I know I was pretty harsh at times. Oh. It's just my interviewing style. I find that being harsh and aggressive elicits more heartfelt responses than being friendly does. I hope you can forgive me if I was too harsh on you. No, that's alright. My manager warned me in advance that your question would be like that. Oh, really? It kind of fits the whole purpose if you know about it ahead of time. But your answer were just about what I expected. I should be able to cobble together an article out of them. Let's do this again sometime. Of course, thank you very much for coming. Elegancko. Znowu na to pierwsze pytanie nie odpowiedzieliśmy, kurde, zbyt wolno, nie? Zastanawialiśmy, kurde, się, nie? O, przekroczyliśmy ten 10 000 fanów, nice. O, maksimum level. Nice. Czyli już więcej leveli nie wbijamy. Dobrze, dobrze. Zobaczmy, co tutaj odblokowaliśmy jeszcze. A, tylko jeden dostaliśmy nowy, okej. Dancing Idol. I don't need it. Pa-ra-pa-pa-pa-pa.
よろしくお願いします。
Pięknie. Perfekto. Perfekto. Toughness Z. Pięknie. Ojeju. To są fishingi, to są quizy. Quiz. Beginner, magazyn interview. Mamy jeszcze raz, dwa, trzy. Dobra. Memo. Let's see. Provides additional information that leads on how to become model and TV personality and voice actor. Brand new to this. Okay, smoothly will go. Okay. I don't think she will delve into the past too deeply, but you have to okay. Jakoś sobie poradzimy. Okay, nice to meet you. How become an idol? Great. Okay, let's get started. Now I hear that you were scattered out in Okinawa. Yes, that's right. They say you were just out shopping when somebody suddenly came up with you an offer. What was your secret? Do you have any tips for us? Just act natural. If you go overboard trying to catch an eye of the scout, it might look strange. I see. I guess there really isn't any foolproof trick to get the notice, huh? I was only discovered by the president of my agency by chance. I guess it's just luck and being in the right place and in the right time. I'm sure our readers would have loved to hear there was some kind of trick to it, but I guess it is what it is. And maybe if you have a certain something, it shows even when you are just being yourself. Alright, moving on. What was the first job you had after becoming an idol? And I don't mean dance lessons or anything like that. I mean a real paying gig. If I recall, I was being guest assistant on a TV show. It was part of the promotion of the Princess League. What kind of things does the TV assistant do? I held signs and posters towards the camera, basically just stood there and said nothing. Think as you were already an idol, didn't you find that sort of thing a little humiliating? I understood it had to be that way at first, because I hadn't proven myself yet. Even idols have to toil in obscurity before they get better work. That might be hard to hack for a lot of young people these days, but not for someone who really truly wants to be an idol. I suppose that would be encouraging for our readers to know that even you had to earn your stripes. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, the next question is my last question. Do you have any regrets on becoming famous? Well, the more famous you become, the harder it is just to become a regular girl, right? You probably discouraged from having a romantic relationship, and people must recognize you whether you go. With these negative side effects, would you still recommend trying to become famous to our readers? You have to know what you're getting into. I believe you have to know what you're getting into yourself into ahead of time. If you want to be famous, nobody can escape the price of fame. Is that it? Exactly. Well, that may be true. It can't help but fuel our readers who will think that answer is a little too obvious. They will. Alright, that's the end of my interview. Thank you very much for your time, and looks like I made the right choice. My editor told me to go out and get an interview with one of my favorite idols, and then I saw you on the Princess League and instantly became a fan. You did? How nice. Yeah, and now I have met you in person. You're just what I imagine. I guess you got a good eye, right? Well, thank you again. Remember, I'll be rooting for you. Best luck. Thanks. Elegancko. Kolejny interwiu zaliczone.
うまくいったよね。
Kolejny interwiu zaliczony. Zostały chyba jeszcze dwa, nie? Na wszelki wypadek. Jak widzowie zalecili. Sejwiczek. Zostały jeszcze dwa tutaj. Let's see. It's a men magazine that covers racy topics, but not considered practically vulgar. There's no prescription. It'd be terrific if you could win the segment of the market, so do your best. He can be a little inappropriate at times, but you shouldn't. Okay. Middle-aged man, younger woman. Okay. This movie is going to about how middle age can be popular with young one. There is most men in 30s and 40s. Answer appeal to the audience. All right. Hey there, I'm okay, dobra, blah 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 blah. Thank you very much. You sure a cute little thing, aren't you? Thank you. No trouble, no trouble. About the interview, have you been told about this? How to be paired with young women. Trust me, let's go bar. Okay. Question 1. In your eyes, what age do you consider to be a middle-aged man? Sorry? I wanna get your definition. When you think of a middle-aged man, how about he old is? Middle. Between 35 and 50. Oh, yeah? So you think a guy in his early 30s is still young, huh? Yes, I do. Well, with a liberal view like that on that man's age, I think this interview is gonna be great. Can't wait to see what else you have to say. Okay, the next question, let's imagine for a minute that you are over 18 and there's an older man like man you like, so he asks you out on the late date. What do you other men work during the day. Besides, guys might get some dirty looks if they are with a younger woman during the day. And they are adults at home, so of course they wanna go as far as they can if possible. I see. So what destination would I wanna say to date? Observation deck with a beautiful night view. I think most girls like that kind of thing. Oh, okay, nice. And then he could pull real close and you could rest your cheek on his shoulder. Well, I didn't say all that. Oops, I guess I let my imagination run away there. No matter, I think you already there's a very good suggestions. And now for the last question of the interview. If you were over 18, do you think you would ever consider having a sex with a middle-aged man? What? Hey, this is the last question, so I thought, what the heck? It'd be a great way to end this article too. So, what do you think? Would you have a sex with a middle-aged man? If I was in love with him? I'm not sure, but I think maybe if I was in love with him? Seriously? Wow, boy, I'm glad I asked. This will be great. Thanks a bunch for juicy nuggets. Well, that's just about wraps up. Thanks for being so patient and sorry for asking such inappropriate questions. It's alright. I understand you were doing just your job. I can see what you are so popular. You got new fans in me. I'm rooting for you. Thanks for your time and hope we can do another interview soon. Of course. Pięknie. 20 biliśmy teraz właśnie level? Czy mi się tylko wydaje, czy 19? Teraz zobaczymy jeszcze, nie?
うまくいったよね。
Spicy. Nie, 19, okej. Dobra, czyli jeszcze coś... Jeszcze tu nam zostało coś. O, mamy ten, o. Okej, okej. Jeszcze jeden wywiad został. No bardzo dobrze. Przynajmniej tutaj z tych pobocznych. Ghosted Girls. Lecimy. very hard-hitting gossip magazine. Okay, T-Sub. Okay, zobaczmy zaraz. Okay, about my friends and rivals, but I have to sure not to badmouth anyone. Alright, got it. View. Phew. Okay. I think so. Okay, you're much more reserved than I expected. After seeing you on TV, I thought you would be more of a charismatic aura. Anyway, well, let's get on with it, shall we? Have you already been told what the interview is going about? My relationship with friends. Yep. That's it, and more importantly, I want to know about your rivals. I see. Our readers really love the juicy stuff, you know, the backstabbing, bad mouthing, the nastier the better. I always say, well, I'm very sorry to disappoint you, but I don't have anything like that for you. Oh, come on, let your guard down a little, won't you? Well, on the good stuff, first off, let me ask you about the Princess League. You have been pretty much crushing the competition, haven't you? Even to the untrained eye like me, it's easy to see your head and shoulders above the rest. Given your superior talent, what do you think of all those girls who aren't just on your level? I don't think I'm better than anyone else. I don't think I'm better than any of the girls participating in the Princess League. They are all good competition, but you have been winning against every single one of them, right? Doesn't that mean you are too good for them? We are all giving it everything we have in this competition. Each performance is won or lost by very slim margins. What a carefully worded answer. You know, I think your manager wanted you not to say what you really think. It kind of defeats the point actually. I hope you will be a little more forthcoming in the rest of the interview. Let's talk about T-sets of Asaka Talent. You know who they are, don't you? Yes, I do. They used to belong to Donachel, you know, but then they decided to jump ship for Asaka Talent. Must leave a bad taste in your mouth, wouldn't you say? So in the light of all that, what do you think about T-set being called the #1 idols in Osaka right now? I have no objection to whatsoever. I consider them great competition, and what happened between them and my agency doesn't involve me. Well, I can see they coach you well. I was hoping they give me a little bit more work with. I'm just saying what I feel. We are friendly rivals, and that's it. I guess you are being cautious, to be honest. I thought I'd be able to get some juicy quotes of you. Okay, the last question. I was told by T-set's manager that Dynachair and T-set got into a little tussle. Is that true? What? Oh, so you don't know? A manager of yours named Hori grabbed one of the T-set girl's arms and screamed at her. You were apparently right there when it happened. With rumors like this flying around, people are starting to say Dynachair is using you as a weapon of vengeance against Osaka Talent. Were you aware of this growling sentiment? Dynachair isn't seeking revenge. We have a healthy delivery and it's purely friendly. Oh, so you're saying that Hori didn't get into argument with this? He did, but it had nothing to do with revenge. It was just a minor workplace disagreement, not something worth publicizing. You're not giving me much right about, you know. I'm just answering the question truthfully. You're a lot tougher than they said. Yeah. Okay, that's the end of the interview. Okay. How do I was looking for something to tarnish your image with, of course, saying the nail that sticks out gets hammered down. I won't say who, but certain people wanted to see who brought down the pack or two. They asked me to write an article with that in mind, but you stood firm and didn't give me a single opinion. It looks like you win, kid. Oh, I hope you will give me a chance to interview you again without any funny business this time. Anyhow, I think you just gained yourself a brand new fan. I'll be going now. Pięknie. Elegancko. Poradziliśmy sobie z tymi wywiadami.
うまくいったよね。
Zarąbiście. Pięknie. Dobrze. Git good. Git good ludziska i będziemy kontynuować jutro.